of my best memories of my mom was cruising down Nashville singing Brick House with one of her best friends, Marcia. My mother made an impression on every life she came in contact with. I always run into somebody who knew her and hear about what trick she played on them, what nickname she had for them. Everyone just loved her. She was loyal to her friends and family. She was unselfish and full of life. Even though she worked 3 jobs, went to school, and she always had enough time for her friends and family. The number one things in her life were her girls, her family, and her friends. Although we were poor, we always had everything we wanted and needed. My sister and I's birthday were over the top. Christmas, you couldn't even walk downstairs because there were so many presents around. She was a person that always could make you smile. She was a busy person. She could have always said she didn't have time, but that would have been too easy. She always went the extra mile and was there, didn't miss a beat. During wrestling tournaments, she was not only there for my sister and I, but for my cousins, Dustin, Michael, and Scott. She was always there at parent night, parent-teacher conferences. She never missed an activity that her children were involved with. She was always there when someone needed to just joke, listen, or just have fun and get away from the situation. Mom was very lucky with the quality of friends that she had. Stacy Hall was her first friend. They met before she could even walk, and they are still friends till the end. Her other friend that she met in kindergarten was Marsha Lancaster. They are also friends up until the end. These type of friends do not come around often. Many people go their whole lives without these kind of friends. I asked Stacy what her favorite memory of my mom was. She said, when they were kids, they walked around the backyard and found old records. They were dirty and probably did not even work, but they loaded them up in a wagon, went around to the neighbors, and tried to sell them for money. With the money, they were going to go to Bride's grocery store and get hot rolls and cherry ice. While talking with Marcia to find out her favorite memory of Mom, she said, Marianne was a dreamer. We were both in love with Andy Gibbs. I don't know who he is, but he was a singer back in the day. And we were going to move to California and open up M&M, Marianne and Marcia's hair salon, so they could cut Andy's hair. She always put others' wants and needs before her. She was very unselfish. Even if she needed a pair of jeans and my sister and I really wanted something, she would buy what we wanted before getting what she needed. As her and Candy went to school, Candy is her niece, went back to school together, she always took the extra time and helped Candy with her homework. Even though she had enough to do herself, she was more worried about Candy getting her stuff done than her. Even though she was a little sister, however, she played a role as a big sister, always being there for her siblings. Many nights we had over her nieces and nephews, my cousins. We fed them dinner, had Christmases with them, and her siblings did the same for her as she was going to school and working a lot. Mom was the type of person to drop everything and come running if you needed help. She was also the type of person, if you got on the phone with her and you didn't have time, you might as well just hang up the phone. She would talk your ear off. If something was wrong, she would always get it out of you and put a smile on your face. With her jokes, nicknames, making fun of people in a good way. She also made sure everyone was okay. If her and her friends went out one night, she would always make sure everyone got home safely and was in bed. Alright. As unselfish she was, her jokes, giggles, and her nicknames always made other people laugh along with her. Even though she struggled at times to make ends meet, if you didn't know her personally, you wouldn't know anything of it. When she walked into the room, no matter what kind of day she was having, she lit up the room. Everyone that knew her loved her and always wanted to be around her. She always looked on the bright side of things, even when most things happened in her life were very bad. She was the type of person that always looked as the glass was full. She loved her girls, spending time with her friends and family, that made her happy. She loved life. As she felt as being down on something, as the situation would just make the situation worse. She lived life as positive as she could. Even though her life was short, it was not unfulfilled. Mom loved her family and her friends. She was unselfish and very full of life. She now has left Earth, but she has not left our hearts. These stories can keep her memory close and her legacy going. Mom, I would just like to say I'm very happy that you're with God now, joking and making nicknames up for everyone that is in heaven, giggling with them, laughing and smiling. I know I cannot hug you, love on you, or be with you, but I know you are looking down on me and will always be around me and taking care of me and my family. I love you, Mom, more than the world. That's a good cry.